Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Whenever you watch this video, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is, my idea was, how would I start again? When I could turn back the time, how would I start? What would I recommend to myself when I would be completely beginner with table tennis? And today I will show you three kind of rackets which I would recommend for the first steps in table tennis. And of course there are much more variations and you can use other rackets, other rubbers, but this would be my recommendation when I would start again and talk to myself, GC, try this. One of my own story I can tell you is when I started table tennis, I always check in the catalog speed, spin, control, and I thought the maximum is what I need as a beginner. So I bought the most expensive, most fastest, most spinniest racket and rubber, and I couldn't play with it. I couldn't play one ball on the table because I was a completely beginner. But of course my ego thought to myself, you must use it. So don't listen to your own ego, listen to the person in the shop or to other good players. Start with something you can really control and learn the right technique, because this is most important at the beginning when you start to play, and to have fun, to play some rallies, and it will not give you a good confidence if you cannot put 2 or 3 balls on table. So try to use something not so fast at the beginning and go on step by step. That's why my recommendation would be for the beginning, the racket MKR round. Kenta is also my friend. So MKR round would be my recommendation because it's very easy to control and the speed is really just perfect, I would say. For the rubbers, I would go with game rubber. I like the purple color. And for the backhand, Rapid soft. The reason is for the backhand I would start with a slightly softer rubber, because mainly people have problems with the backhand at the beginning. But of course you can also start with a harder one, but I would start on the backhand with a little bit softer one. And the reason is also for game is it's not the, let's say, highest performance rubber, but it's very, very stable to learn the techniques. So if you don't know if you continue to play or not, choose this kind of cost performance, you say in Japan, rubber, because you don't know where your journey is going. Will you continue? Will you stop? So don't buy maybe too expensive at the beginning. Start with kind of this and you can learn for sure all techniques. So first of all, when you use this racket and you never played table tennis before, this racket is not very fast. So for example, if you play for the first time, you don't know how to play and you might play like this. So it's kind of important your racket is not too fast, because you don't know how to play. So if my racket would be faster, I couldn't even control this. So that's why, for example, this game rubber is kind of easy to control, because it's very difficult to play over the table, because even I have to use quite a lot of energy to put it over the table. That's why this kind of rubber is for the beginning maybe a bit better for learning the right technique, because maybe even if you make this, it's coming. But you can also see, you can still play, if you are a little bit better, still the technique. For the backhand rubber with Rapid soft, it's the same thing. It's not fast and you can still put the ball on table. Even if you play like this, it's always possible. And you can also make some spin. Because of course you cannot expect that the rubber or the spin will be very, very fast and very, very high. So, but for a beginner it's enough. It's completely enough also to learn how to push, because you don't know how's the right technique. So it might be even better that the racket in rubber is not so fast, because you don't know. Even if you can master the forehand topspin, it's possible. Also with backhand. So as you can see, you can play all techniques with this kind of racket and rubber. Really to just learn and focus on the technique, on the feeling, and also to see, will I continue with playing table tennis, or will I say, I don't like table tennis? Of course, I hope you will continue, but just to get into the table tennis. That's why I would start with this kind of racket and rubber. The second racket, if you are already mastered the techniques and you go to the next step, could be Le Besson from France. He was European champion. And still, of course, you can keep the MK round, which I mentioned before. Here the rubbers are on forehand side Crazy Bull, and on the backhand side Quantum X Pro Soft. So both rubber has a 42.5 hardness, but still there are slightly differences, which I will explain later. And I like the blue color. It's something nice. So now the second racket is the Le Besson. It could be also the MK round. And with forehand I have Crazy Bull, which is of course a step up compared to Rapid Soft or Game Rubber. And on backhand also Quantum X Pro Soft. Both rubbers have a medium hardness of 42.5, and even the hardness is same, the feeling is slightly different, but this I will maybe explain later in the video. So now you mastered already the techniques, and now you need a bit better equipment. Wow. So it's kind of, you can feel directly the difference between this rubber and Game or Rapid. It's much faster. And still from the racket and rubber, you still have a very good feedback. So it's not like this unbelievable speedness, but it's very nice and very easy to control. Whoa. So it gives you really good feedback. I will try the Quantum X Pro Soft for the backhand. The advantage with this kind of softer rubbers, or let's say for me softer rubbers, is due to the sound you have a nice feedback. You know, did I hit the ball correctly? Was it a good stroke? And compared to this, the Crazy Bull is, you can maybe, it's a bit less sound. It has less sound, even it's the same hardness, and it feels also a bit harder. But this is what I mentioned before. It's the same hardness, but still it doesn't feel harder. It's a bit more aggressive compared to Quantum X Pro Soft. So that's why I prefer it for the forehand, because it's a bit grab the ball on a different way. It's not, I wouldn't say better or worse, but it's a bit harder, and I like it for my forehand. It's a bit harder. And against downspin, for example, here, it's very easy. Like, to make. Compare the Quantum. You can hear it's much more sound. But it's for me also more fun, because I'm maybe one of the last generation of speed glue So this kind of sound is something I sometimes miss, but it's nice. Both are really very good rubbers, and you can use it for a long time. So it's not only for after beginner status, it's really this combination also with it, if it would be MK around, racket and same rubber, it's a combination which you could use for quite a long time. Coming to our third racket, or my third recommendation is the MK around, which could be also the Lebesson, with forehand MXP 47 degrees, backhand hybrid MKFX pink 44 degrees. This hardness is already quite competitive, so it's not very soft, but it's also not very hard. But you need already quite good skills to use it. Yeah. Whoa. すごいね。普通。So with this racket you can already play completely normal, and even it's an around racket, it's with this combination of rubber, it's already fast. I think the important thing for you should be also to have this overall control and still enough speed, because I see also many times player using too early, too fast rackets, especially. Focus on control, focus on a good feedback to your hand, to make less mistakes, because sometimes you win if you make less mistakes. So as you could maybe see, the speed is enough. So it's really enough, and I don't have the feeling it's too slow. So maybe my racket with carbon, with much harder rubbers, it's faster of course, but it's not like from here to here. It's a bit higher, but this is completely enough. Oh, go on. Sorry. Also here, with this slightly softer sponge, it gives you a good feedback from the sound, and also you have a very high control on backhand, because also from my own experience, until 19 I couldn't play any backhand. So my backhand was really just this, and maybe one push. I could maybe make one opening, but after I just play safety. So I know how many people feel with struggling with the backhand, but it gives you a good control, stability, because even if your technique is not very perfectly, it's a softer sponge gives you more the catching feeling, the moment of controlling the ball. Because with the MXP, it's faster. But you need a more stable technique. So that's why, if you're struggling with your backhand, try it a bit softer and learn the right technique. And if you master it, you can switch also to MXP on backhand, which gives you more power. But for this stage, this might be completely enough. Because you can see, I can play full power. I can play full power and it's no problem. Woo. Sorry. Cheetah cut. Even against downspin, it's no problem at all. I really like it. It's nice combination. I will challenge Kodai-san one set, because I have confidence I can win one set with this combination. So let's see.
絶対負ける。
I'm fighting for all the all-round racket users now. Das.
さあ行くぞ。
Das. Yosha!
サーブ変わんないよ。
So, 17, sorry. Yo! Oh! Wow. Yo!
やば、強すぎ。
Our round racket! Come on! Yosha! Yo!
やばい。はい。
Yosha!
袖。
Yo! Yosha! Whoa! As you could see, it's possible even to win with a slower racket and faster rubbers. Of course, it was only one set, but maybe Koda-sanどう？
いや、いつもと一緒ですね。感覚としてはなんていうかな、そのフルパワーで打ったボールもちゃんとその回転をかけたボールもちゃんとこうボールの技術によってちゃんとそのボールの質がかなり出てるなっていう感じですね。なのでもうこのパターンのセットの組み合わせとかだともうだいぶ、ミドルのレベルからハイレベルのプレイヤーまで扱える組み合わせなんじゃないかなと個人的には思います。
Because also my feedback was, or my honest opinion is also, of course I don't have my maximum punch like an outer carbon, of course not, but it has 80%, 85% already of the speed which I normally play, and it was also even better my own control feeling with this racket, because I could feel the ball so clear, which you sometimes don't have with the outer carbon racket, but I could feel the ball so clearly. I know what I did, and it was also for me a good wow, because also my own image of all-round rackets was also it's okay, but no, it's very good. You can use it. It's very good. It's sometimes also depending the combination of rubbers, but it was good. Speed was okay. Control was unbelievably good. So very good.
まあとにかくいつも使ってるね、自分のMK カーボンに K3 とかの方が、まあもっと回転量とかねあるけど、ただそれでも全然。
本当にもうサービスレシーブとってもいい。本当に自分ばかりストップできるブロックやばいセーフティー。
まあだからもうすでにそのアマチュアのそのレベル、アマチュアのプレイヤーの人でももう割とこうガンガンできる人とかはまず最初にちょっともしこのセットで試してもらえると もっとこう回転が欲しいとか、もっとラバー硬くしたいとか、もっとラケットもうちょっと飛ばない方がいいとか、もっと飛んだ方がいいとか、そういうまた他のラバー、次のまたラバーとかラケット選びにもかなり参考になるんじゃないかなと思いますね。
So this was today my recommendation. And one thing which I forgot, I'm very sorry, is we have also, of course, the first one was a straight grip and the other two were flare grip. In Asia, it's kind of usual to start with a flare grip. In Europe, I also start personally with a flare grip. I honestly don't know why I changed later on to straight, but many players in Europe use a straight grip also. So, of course, we have both, and also for this we have a Chinese pen holder for the Lebesson. So I hope you liked it. Please leave a comment, and if you have any other things you want to see from T-Bar, or if you want to see other comparisons from Racket's rubber, please leave a comment. Let me know what you think and what your own experience is, and I hope you liked it. Thanks to Kodai-san and also Tom for today, and see you soon. Bye bye.